So here we are at the Whorehouse Hotel. I just got myself some ping pong balls for the ping pong ball show tonight, and let's go check out the place. Let's go. All right. And over here you can see the beautiful coffee area. There's actually free coffee. A lot of coffee addicts actually show up here about 1 or 2 a.m. and they really treat themselves to a lot of coffee so they can sleep before sunrise the next day. Well, actually the coffee machine is mostly used for the elder residents because they need some help to get their boners up for the hookers after midnight. So I think it really serves a good purpose to make the guys more, give them more wood. And overhead you can actually see 2 hanging chandeliers. They're actually quite beautiful. And these chandeliers are actually used to give the place like an element of class, so the hookers feel like they can actually charge a premium from the customer. It's all used to create like the kind of like the upsell hooker experience, or the luxury hooker experience. So as you can see, the inside of the hotel is pretty romantic. And if you look over here, we actually have the Japanese mail area. And it has a lot of magazines, the latest magazines such as Samurai and Bang Meshi. And also some ancient type of shogun game that I don't really know what this is. And over here we have the Japanese female area, and it has a lot of some cooking stuff, and also Bang Madame magazine. Bang Madame. Alright, so we are now at the garbage area. Now actually a lot of cockroaches like to hang out here at night, and so do a lot of cats. And what's really cool is actually the cockroaches, they come up from the garbage here and they try to go all the way up to the elevator just across here. They can get through this little gap here. And also this door is actually also called the back door, hooker's door, because a lot of hookers and a lot of johns will actually try to sneak them in through here so as to avoid the hotel fee. So it's actually, they save something like 10-20%. Let's fly the drone. Check this out. Oh, I almost forgot. So here is the water machine, and you can actually fill up 1 gallon of water for about 5 baht. Okay, so this is a great area because a lot of dirty old men, they like to hang out around here, have water cooler conversations, talk about how many whores they banged in the previous night, compare tactics for saving money on hookers. Things like what's the best lube and what type of Vaseline creates the least friction. So it's actually really cool that you can learn a lot from these old dinosaurs or sex bats. It's kind of like a fountain of knowledge. Alright, so here we are on the 9th floor, and what's really cool about this area is this is actually the sex pat overflow area. So what happens on Friday and Saturday night is that there's just so many whores and so many sexpats, and there's just not enough place to house them all. So what they do is they put down these mattresses down here in the hallway, and they actually make a curtain around each mattress, so like the Johns and the hookers can get it on, and they only charge them a fraction of the price. So a regular price is about $10 a night, but if you get mattress room only, it actually drops by half. So something like 150 baht or 15 US, it's like $5 which is an amazing deal. If you want to find hookers, so I know there's a lot of Johns, they worry that, oh, how am I going to afford a hooker tonight if my hotel is, more than $10 or $20 a night, So I really feel for all the sexpats out there. So I think this is a great place to stay if you're a regular sexpat, and if you want to bring 1, 2, or even more whores up to your room. So now let's go check out the mattresses. We're gonna take a small walk here. Let's go. So this is actually a really nice touch. It's a great place where a local sexpat can take his whore out, for a nice little stroll on the balcony. And actually a lot of sexpats here have a wife or two back home and a few kids. So this really makes them forget that they have so much baggage and luggage back home. So it's an amazing little view here. You can see a bunch of buildings. There's actually a really nice concrete jungle here. And there's actually a beautiful cloudy day today. So a lot of Japanese old Godzillas actually live here because their wife won't touch them back home in Japan. And to make the old Japanese feel more welcome, they actually set up a sushi buffet here. And this is actually what's left of the sushi buffet. It used to be a full buffet about 10 minutes ago, but unfortunately a group of Chinese tourists came through, so they cleaned house pretty well.
So here we are on the 9th floor at my apartment, and this apartment is actually a studio apartment. It goes for about $400 so let's go check it out.
A couple of backpacks. This one is a waterproof backpack. That's for the wet hookers or the hookers who squirt a lot. This one is a dry backpack for the dry hookers. Condoms on the floor. Yeah, it's on my foot. Yeah, let's go to the balcony. Just get toilet paper. Still sticky. Let's fly the drone. Now I want to talk a little bit about Thailand. I think Thailand is great. It's really free place. It's really like equal opportunity, very fair and just and balanced place. Everyone can really relax. And what's really cool is that Bangkok is so inclusive and Thailand is so inclusive of everyone that they even accept albino cockroaches here. And actually I saw one in my balcony. It was right over here, as you can see this little stain here, right? And you may have been wondering why that I only have one slipper. And here's one of my blue slippers, and the reason for that is that I took the slipper and I tried to throw it against the wall and smash that albino cockroach, and the cockroach actually fell down. And then we got a little bit of cockroach, but it's still alive, I think. And then angle of incidence equals angle of reflection, so it just went off, and then my slipper actually fell down there. I don't know where it is, but so that's why I only have one slipper. Let's see what's in my refrigerator. Ta-da! Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a really good fan of the ping pong shows here in Bangkok. And here's my autographed collection of ping pong balls. Now you can see these ones are still fresh. They're from 2019, and they have the names of each performer as well as the month and the year. And this one is the last year's collection. Now you can see I've been attending more ping pong shows lately, and these ones, as you can see, they're quite fresh. They're still smell pretty nice. So, and of course I have some oranges here to stay healthy, and a little bit of beer. Now I actually like the elephant beer because I don't like the Leo so much, because I think it tastes a little bit like cigarette butts and maybe toilet water mixed with a little dirt and maybe some really bad punani juice. So it's I really kind of like the elephants, more smooth, more. Okay, I gotta get this pussycat juice off my hands. So. And over here we have a nice little bathroom, so you can see the bathroom has a lot of space. And over here is a little window. Now the window actually is covered by some tape. I put some tape up here, and that's because a lot of cockroaches, they try to get in at night. And I actually had a hooker catch a cockroach in here, so it just goes to show that Bangkok hookers are really good with their hands. Over here we have more toilet paper. Now here are the towels. The yellow towel is for the guys, and the pink one is for the hookers. Over here we have a king size American standard toilet bowl, and we also have a trash can. This little trash can here. Now this here is some water in a Ziploc bag. And one of the hookers is actually really ingenious because she caught the cockroach in my bathroom. So she said, okay, let's block out the drains. So that was like the idea that she came up with, so that no more cockroaches can get in. Over here we have a little mirror area. You know, it's hookers can check themselves out. Right? And I think there's a little bit of hair here. I don't know what. I think maybe they're shaving each other last night in my bathroom. I don't really know what happened there, so
in this bed, right here is where all the magic happens. And by magic, I mean hookers.
The 10th floor. Let's go. So here we have some nice little fake grass and fake trees, and over there we also have some fake bushes, and over here it looks like they're rolling up some more fake grass. So pretty soon this place will be pretty fake. And if you look over there, you can actually see the Alpha Sexpat Tower. Now this is for the most senior Alpha Sexpat inside the community. And only he can climb the tower once every month, and there's actually a little bell over there that he can ring. So this is one way that, you know, a sexpat community can organize itself and can function and can continue within the city of Bangkok. So this is a great finite pool. The finite pool is actually a really good place for all those poor sexpats who want a regular infinity pool but can't actually afford one. So as you can see, it's pretty small. You know, it's just not so many people can fit in there. So here we are at the hot gym on the 11th floor. Now this gym actually is so hot that your balls or your private areas might melt off. And it's hotter than the sauna downstairs on the 10th floor. The sauna is more for the old hookers, whereas the young hookers and young pats or young sexpats like to hang out here. So it's a really nice gym if you're very poor.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. New videos coming every week.
Here we are on the balcony again. It's nighttime. I can already hear the sounds of horses waking up in the distance at this hotel or other residences nearby. Various hooker sounds, such as the bird chirp and the as you can see, this balcony here has a very low guardrail, and it has no chicken wire, no chicken mesh. So the chicken wire is not for chickens, it's actually to make it much easier for the expats to get pushed over and take the Bangkok balcony, or the Pattaya plunge as it's called here in Bangkok. So people just think of ease and convenience of falling over. This is a perfect example how easy and convenient this hotel and residence makes it for expats to fall over. So they really thought of everything. Here I am sitting on the toilet. Now if you look to the floor, you'll see that the right side of the floor is longer and deeper than the left side. And this is actually not an accident. This is because about 80% of residents here have something called LDS, leg discrepancy syndrome. It's where one leg is longer than the other. And the reason I know this is that, sometimes I hang out in the lobby between 1 and 4 p.m. and I notice that a great majority of residents here, they're limping their way to 7-Eleven to buy beer in the mid-afternoon. Because they're afraid it might close later, and they might not be selling it, or it might be a special day so they can't buy beer. And so I've noticed that a great majority of them are limping, and they have this certain condition with taller, sometimes they have shoe extensions on the shorter side of the body. So now, while it doesn't personally help me when I'm sitting on the toilet, I really do appreciate the fact that this hotel is so handicap friendly. It's really a nice touch.
That's what we become. That's what we become. That's what we become. That's what we become. Been around a little bit, but not as long as Littlefoot. Oversensitive, and then we blame it on political correctness. That shit got me pessimistic. Why we try to please them all and ask for acceptance? We all a little off in deception. Eli, quit acting like a PI and get to stepping like Eli. The virus bad, why police have all the cannons there? Cops these days got us looking like Afghanistan. Confiscated weapons, who we calling for this robbery? If you think about about the action Connery, honestly, these days killing gets so fucking publicized. First your fries and your goodbyes, and then it got like T.I. R.I.P. then we on to the next.